Greetings, fellow elevator filmers. This is your TrueWolverine87 proudly presenting to you, I guess you can call this a video tutorial of my animated elevator videos. Now, before I begin, I must say, as I have stressed many times before with other people, the way that I do this is rather complicated and tedious. So if you want to try to do it this way, be prepared to put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. I typically use Microsoft Office and Microsoft Paint, preferably Microsoft Office to make them. So what I do is I just open up a blank Word document. Okay, let's go ahead and increase the size here so we can see what we're doing. Okay, first off, let's go ahead and start by building the cab. So I'm going to pull up I go down here to the drawing toolbar and I click on auto shapes, and then I click lines, and then I click I guess like a freeform. I call this the freeform polygon tool. So we're going to go ahead and click that, and then we're going to let's go ahead and just kind of draw one of the walls here. Okay, just like that, and then let's go ahead and put in the other wall just to copy and paste. Let's go ahead and flip it. Let's flip it horizontally, and then go ahead and put it somewhere around in there, and then let's go ahead and build the ceiling of the cab. Okay. Okay, so there's our ceiling, and then let's draw the floor, just like that. Okay, and now for the doors. The door part is a little bit tricky here, so let's go ahead and when I draw this, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here. There we go. And then let's go ahead and copy and paste that. And then, okay. And then let's draw the door. Okay. So there's our door. And then let's draw the upper rim here. There we go. And now for the coloring part. Now you can I use the fill color tool down here. You don't have to just fill in with any original color here. You can also put in like textures and patterns and stuff. Let's go ahead and put in a texture right here. Let's go with the granite. Okay, and then let's do the same thing with this guy here, and then put in the granite texture there. And then for the oops, I forgot the front part of the wall here. Okay, let's send that to the back. There we go. And then let's go ahead and we're going to make that, let's say the 40% gray, and then we're going to go let's go ahead and do that right there. Okay, that's a little too dark. Let's try something a little different here. Okay, let's go with two colors. We'll put in two colors here. A little too dark. There we go. That'll work right there. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's go ahead and do the same thing here with the outer rim of the door, and then okay. And just like that. And then see, like I said, you got to put a lot of time into it. So okay, and then let's finally do this part right here, and then we've got that, and there's our nice little door. And for the ceiling, let's just go with a basic black here. I'm going to put in some eyeball light, what I call eyeball lighting up here. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put in a few more here, and then just like that. Okay, we're going to select all those, and then we're going to make them a different color. Let's make them I'm going to try a different color here. And you can also you can choose from any one of these colors here, or you can choose to put in your own color by just dragging your cursor around in this in our little color box here. So I'm going to go, let's go right like that, like a gold. That's typically what they are, is about gold. Just like that. So there we have that. And then our floor, let's go with a, what do we want to do at this time? Let's go with newsprint, recycled paper, parchment. Let's go with the parchment. Okay, you can't really see it there. It's kind of like a very light colored cream color. Like, well, that's what I do for the elevator cab. Now, as far as making the door open and close, what I do is I put in a few quote-unquote like filler boxes here. So I put these in just like this, and then just like that. And then what I do is I select them all, and then let's go ahead and put in a no fill here, and then let's hide the lines. And then what I do is I typically take each filler starting from the absolute center, and then I just fill them in one at a time or two at a time. So just like this. And then when I am making the actual video part of it, I'm actually using the undo and redo button in a print preview mode, so that you know what I mean. Anyway, okay, so that's what I do for that. And then now for the indicator, let's go ahead and open up a new document here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put in a little box here. Okay, and then I'm going to make an innovation indicator. So let's bring up the free form, and then let's draw our, okay, that, and then let's see, oops, that's not going to do. Let's try that again. Okay, there, we got it. And then let's go ahead and copy and paste that. Okay, and then okay, there we go. And then that, ta-da. I'm going to go ahead and increase the size of that a little bit. We're a little short at the top there. And then I'm going to draw the arrow. So let's draw the arrow. That's a little bit awkward there, but there, that'll work. And then let's copy and paste it and put it down here. Okay, and then paste it again, and then flip it. Okay, there, we got it. And now I'm going to fill these guys in. Let's do a red color here. I'm going to put in just like probably right there, and then make these also a little bit dark. Let's pretend as though we're going up. So let's go ahead and start with these guys here and just put them red at the very start. And then for these guys, let's go ahead and make it not as dark as the background red, but that'll do right there. So there's our little indicator right there. Now for the tricky part. What I like to do, I sometimes like to use Microsoft PowerPoint. I like to create these in Microsoft Word first and then put them into a PowerPoint presentation. I've gotten into that because if I just use the undo and redo here in Microsoft Word, like I was doing with the cab, it kind of has that little skip in between the numbers, if you kind of know what I mean there. So, okay, so there we go. There's our background, and now let's go ahead and paste these to a PowerPoint document, or a PowerPoint presentation. Okay. Okay, let's copy that. Okay, this is an 8.5 by 12 inch document. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we're going to adjust the page here. Let's go ahead and go 8.5. 8.5 is our width, and then 11 is our width. 8.5 is our width here, and then 11 is our height. I had them in the wrong places here. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy all of those, and then paste. Okay, and then let's go ahead and change these right here. We're going to make this a 2. So we're going to take all of these guys here and fill them red. And then this guy here, we're going to make it, and then paste all of these guys again onto a separate slide. Okay, copy, and then insert, new slide. Okay, there we got it. So that's kind of how I do that there, just to kind of give you an idea. Okay, that's for the indicator. Now we're going to do the call buttons and the floor buttons. Now this part is I think the most complicated, because that's where I put in all of these little symbols and figures and stuff. So I'll just show you like the basics of it. So what I do is I first create several boxes here. Okay, so those are our buttons, and then let's go ahead and put in our background. We're going to make that a darker shade of gray so that we'll be able to see the buttons. Okay, and what I do here is if I create something and it makes the things here out of view, I just right click it and then I press order and then bring to front or sent to back or whatever. Okay, so now for the place cards, I guess if you want to call them that. Okay, and then so we're going to make those guys black. Okay, and these are just the very basics. When I make my actual videos, it turns out to be a little bit more complicated than this, of course, but okay, now I'm going to put in a text box. We're going to make these, we're going to make sure we put in the floors, what each of these buttons represents for the floors. So, oops. Now we're going to increase the text. Okay, let's make it a 36. Okay, center it. Let's make it Arial. That's one of my favorites, Arial. And then select this guy. There, we got it. Okay, we're going to copy that and then we're going to paste it here. Okay, we're going to make that 2. Okay, and then paste it again. Here, we'll make it, okay, I'm going to put in a symbol here. We're going to go insert symbol. Okay, let's use wingdings. That's one of my favorites, the wingdings. Find a decent star, a nice decent star right here. There we, it's not going to work. There, we got it. Okay, let's take that guy out. There's that. And then I'm going to format this text box, and I'm going to adjust the size of it, or the internal margins. So it's going to go 0.01 for each of these, for the left, top, right, and bottom. Go to the very edge. So then that way we can fit all of these guys onto one line, just like that. Okay, and then of course I just take another color, say like a peach color, to fill in these the floor buttons, like when they light up. So then I go with typically a color like that. Okay, let's go ahead and do undo and redo. And I've had some people ask me how do I touch the screen and then make the buttons light up at the same time. What I'm actually doing is I have one hand on on all of my keys here, and then at the same time I'm actually quote unquote pushing the button on the screen like that, so that I make it light up, just like I'm pushing it in a real elevator. So hopefully this video gives you at least a general idea of how I do this anyway. Like I said, it's kind of difficult and tedious, so if you want to try and do it like this, good luck. That's all I can say. Now, that's it. Thank you for watching.